47 The teachings of the Lord of the Second Coming. 3.1.2.2 Abraham's offering of Isaac. After Abraham failed in the symbolic offering, God commanded him to sacrifice his only son Isaac as a burnt offering. 57 In this way, God began a new dispensation, for the purpose of restoring through indemnity Abraham's failure. According to the principle of predestination, when someone whom God has foreordained to accomplish a certain portion of his will fails to complete his responsibility, God does not use him a second time. Why, then, did God work with Abraham again when he had him offer Isaac? We can advance 3 reasons. First, the number 3 represents completion. 58 God's principle requires that when the providence to lay the foundation for the Messiah takes place for the 3rd time, it must be brought to completion. Therefore, God's providence to lay the foundation for the Messiah, which began in Adam's family as the first dispensation and continued in Noah's family as the second dispensation, had to conclude in Abraham's family, which was the 3rd dispensation. For this reason, Abraham was given the opportunity to fulfill a condition of indemnity, albeit at a greater price, and thereby make symbolic restoration of all he had lost. When he failed in the earlier symbolic offering, this greater indemnity condition was the offering of his son Isaac as a sacrifice. Second, as was explained earlier, when Abraham was making his sacrifice, he was in the position of Adam. Satan had attacked both Adam and his son Cain, defiling the family over the course of 2 generations. Hence, according to the principle of restoration through indemnity, God could work to take back Abraham and his son Isaac over the course of 2 generations. Third, we learned that Noah could make the symbolic offering of the ark himself, even though he was in the same position as Adam, who could not make the sacrifice directly. This is because he stood upon the merit of Abel, who had demonstrated a faithful heart when he succeeded in the symbolic offering. When Abraham was called by God, he stood on the merit of both Abel, who succeeded in the symbolic offering at the growth stage. Upon this double foundation, Abraham was to make the symbolic offering at the completion stage. Accordingly, even though Abraham failed, God could raise him up and give him another chance to make an offering, based on the accumulated merit of Abel's and Noah's faithful hearts.